I think that creativity is better than knowledge because n- knowledge has certain limits. It has set its boundaries, but creativity is unlimited. It has no boundaries. It's infinite, and we can take inspiration from rainbows. If we, you know, see the knowledge, we will get set into the boundaries. They are, but the nature gives us unlimited scopes. We can see the rainbows, we can see the clouds, how the clouds, precipitate the rainfall, and how the oceans are formed. And if we talk about the infinite, God Himself, how this world is created, we can already create the theories, Big Bang theories and all those. But knowledge is still trying to discover how it is formed, how it is, come into existence. But creation, that was even before the existence, and today, and it will remain even after the knowledge. First, creativity has come into this world. After that, we have studied it, and the knowledge is been created. So I prefer creativity over knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge because whenever we are like create anything, before that we need knowledge. When we get, yeah, you are right, knowledge is like limited, but if you are reading about something, then you can understand easily, and after that you can tell about that thing easily to others. But if we talk about creativity, that time we have to like imagine at that thing, and before that knowing that thing, how you can imagine it, and after that how you will create anything.
See, if you talk to me about creativity and knowledge, then I will say that if we study the theories and theorems of Isaac Newton and Einstein, we'll get that all limited knowledge he provided us. We will be given a book, like a science textbooks we are given, and we'll know only up to that. But if we use our own knowledge, we can become better than Isaac Newton and Einstein, all those scientists. Those scientists have also used their power of imagination and creativity. After that, they have come to the knowledge, isn't it?
But it's based on facts. Knowledge is based on facts. Without fact, how you can say that whatever you are imagination, that are
Those facts, from my opinion, I will say that these facts are also somewhere taken from the creativity, the surroundings we observe. First, we have observed them, and then we have decided that yes, we have to study on it, and then we have to create certain kinds of theorems and postulates on that. So, I think that creativity gives us that motivation and inspirations on which we have to study, and that creates knowledge, which is again, I'll say, in the form of just text, but the creativity is in form of music, art, and in colors. It's all over
but
there.
knowledge start after like the born of baby, after they start getting knowledge, whatever you can say after 3 or 4 years they start getting knowledge by another people's, but creative mind comes later.
I think that creative mind also comes when we are born, because you give him blocks, and you say him to arrange all those things. If we make him learn that you have to just stack all these blocks upside in a linear form, then he will only know up to that. But you give him, and you give him freedom, you play whatever you want, he can make certain different kind of shapes with that blocks. So I think that creativity is right from childhood, when he's born.
But if you get knowledge that time, if you want to become scientist, so how you can say create by creative mind, you can check you can create any patient, you have to get knowledge before that.
Yes, I would like to mention a story over here, that there was once a scientist, and what happened? He observed a scene that once a fox came into his village, and everyone was so much terrified that they started running here over there, and that created a impact on scientist mind. And what happened, that he went his home and pondered about that how it is possible that people are so afraid of just a fox, because they knew that time diseases won't have any cure. It was very difficult to cure a disease. So this is also an inspiration. he took, and then he studied on penicillin and antibiotics and cure for chickenpox and diseases like that. So people used to die when they used to have these diseases, but by observing that situation, it created an impact on him. So I will definitely say that creativity is better than knowledge.
But nowadays you can say that lots of people learn getting knowledge, and after that earlier they become doctor, teacher, any other field they get earlier, and after that they started working earlier.
See,
They don't need to get lots of time.
See, if we talk in today's time, if you are saying in today's world, still we get to see that students of class 9th and 12th, they discover a lot of science projects we are given. And if we talk about knowledge, we will only create like that solar panel or volcano in which we put Eno and all those things.
But these all things come from knowledge.
Yes,
After
you are
that,
right. That is created by knowledge, but we all will only get limited up to that. But you can see that students are very much, creative these days. They have also created like government also take ideas from the students, like they have created a siren alarming system whenever a car will pass over that what we say that breakers which slow downs the car. It will automatically create the siren and alarm which will certainly alert the government these
Yes,
way.
I am agree with you, but I am also agree with the knowledge, because firstly you get knowledge, after that you get creative mind. Nowadays you can say that nowadays people are
If you talk that if
like
knowledge is basis of creativity, then I will like to mention about Akbar. He was illiterate. He know nothing about writing, reading, and he didn't even know about script knowledge, how to write letters. But still he was emperor of this big India.
but nowadays you can
And
say
people like Birbal and Tondarmal, those all were literate. Those were Rajputs, and they all were liberates. He had courtiers.
they also I think get knowledge, and after that they started speaking, reading books like
I think creativity is something which is inborn, which is innate. It is not
inside us.
dependent.
Yes.
So are you convinced with this that creativity is better than knowledge?
No. Knowledge is better than creativity, because nowadays you are seeing that students, if we talk about students, they are also depending on the knowledge. Firstly, they get knowledge about whatever they want to learn. After that, they do work.
See, I will
earlier.
like yes. You said that students are getting knowledge because of which they are yes.
What?
You just
Yeah. Firstly, they get knowledge, and earlier they do work, whatever they want to do.
yes, she right now she
Like-
said that yes, I understood. You said that by getting knowledge, students are able to work. They become capable of for jobs. Now I will say on this that you have seen that these days people have started criticizing the education system because it only creates servant kind of workers. Like we are prepared just to become a servant. We are made to work under someone, but if we use our creativity mind, we can become entrepreneurs. Now people have also started to shift towards business, isn't it? So it is
Now
the
you can say,
gift of
now you
creativity.
can see to yourself also, whatever you are learning, firstly you are learning by other, and after that you are using your mind.
See, if I say that I have dream of becoming IS officer, and certainly I follow a pattern, UPSC pattern syllabus, but you see UPSC also asks some questions which are out of syllabus, which no one has expected, in that terms in which we have no clue how to answer that question. In that terms we have to use our creativity that comes from no textbooks, nothing written books, all those are just creativity.
They also ask some knowledge question, whatever, like whenever you will read books, that time you will get knowledge of world knowledge, and after that whatever knowledge you want to get, like you are a UPSC experiment, so that time whatever you want to get knowledge, so by books you can get.
On this I would like to say that UPSC knows this thing, that knowledge is good, but you should also have the creativity. How? That it takes prelims, mains, and also the interview, because the bookish knowledge is not sufficient. You must also know how to perform on ground level. See, because an IS officer is not the one who has knowledge, bookish knowledge, who is limited to textbooks, but he must have the power to communicate with people. He must have the influencing power, convincing power with people, and he must have that ability to make people assured. And in this way, I will say that a person must also have creativity.
Yes, you are right. But if we talk about people who are not educated, who are not getting knowledge, so they are working differently.
No, it is not true, because I'll say that tribal people, they are not. You said that they don't have much knowledge, but you can see they are doing well. They are making bamboo, baskets, and they are flourishing a lot. They are earning money, and they are also getting social status
But
between society.
if I talk about knowledge, so knowledge, anyone have knowledge, that time the person can take decisions easily.
See, knowledge, okay, I accept that thing, but it is only one aspect. The upbringing and the background we are and the environment we get also somehow depends that how a person will take decision in its life.
Like if you are getting knowledge, that time your mind started working.
I will say that this knowledge creates a certain linear pathway for a person. He will only think in a similar manner, that okay, I have taught this and I have to go in this straight direction. But creativity is vast. It has many scope. It can think in any way. You will say in textbooks that I have to just think in this
Creative
manner.
mind also comes by books. Lots of people while reading, they create lots of knowledge.
Yes,
Creativity, you can say.
yes, you said that we get creativity from textbook. Now I will say that the textbook has also been written by a person. How he wrote? Has he read any textbook? Okay, if we talk about that, he has also got some inspiration from somewhere else. So creativity is father of
So
knowledge.
by books, you can say that like while reading, you can say you get lots of knowledge. After that, you can create anything.
Yes, you can create anything. This power is called creativity. You can think. You can create anything.
No, you can't
Human
say
is
this thing. You can say like you are also now whatever you are like getting knowledge, you are now speaking by that.
See
Not
what
like,
happened.
without knowing, you are not speaking here. You are already know something that time, so that's why you are speaking
That
here.
is the experience which I gained since my childhood.
over this. So आप तो बोल रहे थे कि हमारी प्रिपरेशन नहीं है, आपने तो एकदम से मचा के रख दिया था. That's good. You are very good conversation here. So basically, anyone want to give the presentation on their anyway, just like debate or presentation on India's writing industry. You want to give? No one. Okay, so let's
वेडिंग इंडस्ट्री पे
Yes, come with the come. Writing industry.